Revealed, the richest retired football legends of all time. The richest retired footballer isn't Ronaldinho, it isn't Pelé. It's a former Arsenal midfielder who turned biochemical genius into a fortune so massive he could buy Manchester United twice over and still have billions left to spare. Today, you'll see the 10 retired football legends who transformed penalty kicks into private jets and corner flags into corner offices. 10. Luis Figo. Starting at number 10 is Luis Figo with $50 million. This Portuguese wizard proved that strategic betrayal executed perfectly creates more brand value than lifetime loyalty ever could. His Barcelona to Real Madrid transfer shocked football. But did you know it also revolutionized how athletes negotiate image rights today? Even the global marketing deals? Figo's Lisbon property empire spans historic districts. But of course, his masterstroke reveals business intelligence. Exclusive partnerships with Portuguese wine estates producing limited editions sold to Michelin-starred restaurants worldwide. His post-retirement UEFA consulting contracts pay millions annually for tournament organization expertise. Figo's ultimate wealth strategy lies in talent scouting networks across Portugal and Brazil, identifying future stars while securing percentage cuts of transfer fees that generate passive income for decades. The man who survived Pighead's throne at El Clasico now navigates international business with the same fearless precision that made him untouchable on the pitch. 9. Francesco Totti. At number 9, Francesco Totti sits with $60 million, the one-club legend who conquered more than just Rome. While teammates chased Champions League glory, Totti was quietly building an empire that would outlast any trophy collection. His AS Roma loyalty wasn't just romantic nostalgia, it literally positioned him as Rome's unofficial ambassador, opening investment doors that foreign players could never access. The best move he made was launching his own sports management agency, CT10 Management. Just like Figo, he identifies brightest talents while taking percentage cuts that compound annually. Just to give you some perspective, his Youth Academy network identifies future stars across 3 continents. Yes, 3. Imagine the revenue streams through player development deals worth millions annually. His Roman real estate portfolio spans historic districts where Vatican officials vacation. That €15 million penthouse overlooking the Colosseum is pure strategic positioning in a market that never depreciates. The kid who never left Rome now owns pieces of the Eternal City, because apparently conquering one club was just the beginning. At number 8, Kaká commands respect with his $90 million fortune built through faith-based marketing. The Brazilian Ballon d'Or winner discovered something competitors missed. Authentic spirituality, when branded correctly, creates deeper customer loyalty than any endorsement deal. His Real Madrid transfer broke records, but his post-retirement strategy broke assumptions about mixing religion with commercial success. Kaká's Sao Paulo Foundation operates as sophisticated content creation headquarters. It generates millions through inspirational partnerships with global brands seeking authentic messaging. His Miami investments positioned him perfectly for MLS expansion, securing consulting contracts worth $8 million annually as leagues worldwide seek his expertise on South American talent acquisition. The man who thanked God after every goal now owns assets that generate divine returns. Luxury hotels in Brazil, youth academies across Latin America, and media companies producing faith-based entertainment. His watch collection alone is valued at $2 million. But that's merely accessory spending for someone whose real wealth comes from understanding that genuine inspiration sells better than manufactured celebrity. 7. Ronaldinho. At number 7, Ronaldinho turned pure joy into $90 million through happiness-based marketing. As we all know, genuine enjoyment sells better than manufactured perfection, and fans pay premium prices for authentic emotion. His Barcelona years created emotional connections, generating revenue streams decades later through nostalgia marketing partnerships worth millions annually. Ronaldinho's Rio compound serves as content headquarters, producing exclusive training videos, celebrity matches, and branded entertainment worth $25 million annually. Of course, his genius extends beyond football. His music production company generated platinum-selling albums in Brazil. So yeah, multi-talented legends can monetize every creative outlet. His Porto Alegre nightclub chain features football tourists wanting to party where legends celebrated. This creates experiential revenue independent of athletic performance. The smile that conquered Camp Nou now generates passive income through licensing deals, appearance fees, and entertainment ventures across continents. He also owns a $45 million beachfront mansion in Rio. Pure football royalty. 6. George Weah. At number 6, George Weah built a $90 million fortune through political power conversion that most athletes never imagined possible. The Liberian Ballon d'Or winner conquered European football and won an entire country's presidency. I'm not kidding. His 6-year presidential term positioned him at the intersection of sports, politics, and international development. This created business opportunities worth tens of millions. West Monrovia properties span multiple districts, but his real wealth comes from infrastructure consulting contracts helping rebuild Liberia while generating construction profits. International development organizations partner with Weah's companies for projects across West Africa, creating revenue streams that combine humanitarian goals with profitable execution. His Miami estates are sort of diplomatic headquarters where African leaders negotiate trade agreements. Weah probably does all the billion-dollar continental deals here. The man who conquered European football now influences economic development across entire regions. Athletic excellence can become geopolitical leverage when strategically managed. 5. Pelé. Breaking into the top 5, Pelé revolutionized athlete legacy building with his $100 million empire that transcends sport completely. Wealth that continued growing right up until his passing in December 2022. The 3-time World Cup winner didn't simply retire from football. Oh no! He evolved into intellectual property that generates wealth independent of any current performance. He created an empire that outlasted his legendary 82-year life. At the time of his death, his Santos partnerships were still generating millions annually through museum tourism, but that was merely foundation income compared to licensing deals spanning 47 languages worldwide. The king of football owned New York properties where business moguls host exclusive networking events, and the footballer himself lived a luxurious life. Pelé's autobiography continued generating royalties decades after publication. This just proves that fascinating personal stories create residual income streams that outlast not just athletic careers, but entire lifetimes. 4. Zinedine Zidane. At number 4, Zinedine Zidane has literally mastered mystique monetization with his $120 million fortune. This French maestro understood that legendary players who maintain strategic distance generate more intrigue than those chasing every spotlight. His 3 Champions League trophies as Real Madrid manager generated $50 million in performance bonuses. But wait, his real genius lies in selective availability that pays premium prices. Zidane's vineyard near Marseille is a family legacy, but it's also a classy wine production supplying exclusive bottles to Real Madrid's executive hospitality programs and Michelin-starred restaurants across Europe. His Madrid Pentos collection spans 3 neighborhoods. His smartest investment reveals the same old-term thinking of footballers. Youth academies in Algeria are discovering talent for European clubs while generating sustainable income through development partnerships. The man who headbutted Materazzi transformed controversy into marketing gold through carefully managed image rights that continue paying dividends across multiple platforms. Zidane proved football wizards who choose moments carefully create more value than those who never stop performing. 3. Thierry Henry. Breaking into the top 3, Thierry Henry has accumulated a huge $130 million media empire building that most athletes never comprehend. Arsenal's greatest striker didn't just terrorize defenses, he constructed a broadcasting kingdom that continues generating wealth years after his final goal. His Sky Sports contracts alone pull in $8 million annually. But come on, that's foundation money compared to his strategic investments spanning continents and industries. Henry's London property portfolio reads like a royal real estate. That $20 million Hampstead mansion features private cinema and wine cellar stocked with vintage bottles worth more than most people's annual salaries. His genius lies in Arsenal share ownership that appreciates with every trophy, tech startup investments that most footballers wouldn't understand, and Formula One ventures paying massive dividends. But Henry also uses the same formula. His coaching academy partnerships across Africa identify talent while getting the cut through development fees and first refusal agreements. The king who made Highbury his palace now owns assets across multiple kingdoms because legends who understand timing create generational empires. 2. David Beckham. At number 2 is David Beckham with his staggering $450 million empire. Beckham didn't just retire from football, he transformed himself into a lifestyle brand. His Inter Miami ownership is the crown jewel, a $25 million investment now worth over $1 billion, creating paper wealth exceeding $300 million from a single strategic decision. The club's current valuation tops $1.20 billion. His property empire includes Cotswold Estates, where royalty vacation, Miami penthouses overlooking billionaire yacht collections, London townhouses appreciating faster than cryptocurrency bull runs. But Beckham's ultimate genius separates him from every competitor. Endorsement deals continue paying $40 million annually, years after his final free kick. His fragrance empire and Netflix deals generate millions in passive income while he sleeps. The golden balls who bent physics around free kicks now bends entire industries around personal branding. Because legends who understand marketing create empires that outlast any trophy. 1. Matteo Flamini. At number 1, prepare for the ultimate plot twist that rewrites everything you know about footballer wealth. Matteo Flamini, Arsenal's forgotten midfielder, potentially commands a fortune so massive it makes every other player look like pocket change collectors. According to Forbes, his biochemical company GF Biochemicals could make him worth £10 billion, though critics argue his actual net worth sits around $30 million. But here's the truth. Flamini co-founded GF Biochemicals, the world's first company to mass-produce levulinic acid, a revolutionary green chemical replacing petroleum-based products. While teammates bought expensive cars, Flamini was quietly building technology that could transform entire industries. His company creates sustainable alternatives to traditional chemicals used in everything from cosmetics to pharmaceuticals. If industry valuations prove accurate, Flamini's early investment and co-founder status could indeed generate billion-dollar wealth. That means Matteo Flamini is 5 times richer than Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo combined. Whether he's worth millions or billions remains debated, but the fact that a quiet midfielder who barely made headlines during his playing career potentially built more wealth than Messi and Ronaldo is insane. His London laboratory facilities continue developing products that could change how the world produces everyday chemicals. Flamini literally transformed from forgotten squad player into potential biochemical billionaire, the ultimate underdog story that proves intelligence and timing beat fame and flashy contracts. So, which legend's wealth strategy blew your mind the most? Are you Team Beckham's lifestyle empire, shocked by Flamini's biochemical genius, or inspired by how these players turned talent into generational fortunes? Drop your thoughts below and tell me which players' business moves you'd copy. And if you want to see more of the world's richest icons and luxury stories, subscribe right now, because this is where the legends live forever.